You think cutting jobs saves America money? What if I told you that while you're being sold the ideal of efficiency, billions are bleeding out of your pocket and it's not going where you think? Trump and Elon Musk aren't saving you money. They're spending it faster than you can imagine. And by the time you realize where it's going, it might be too late. Fellow Americans, I want to begin by acknowledging that my previous messages regarding President Trump's actions have been delivered with great intensity. This passion stems from a deep concern for all people, Democrats, Republicans, Independents alike. My intent was never to sow division, but to highlight issues that affect us all collectively. Today, I speak in a place of unity and shared purpose. Recent events have illuminated a truth that transcends party lines. Our government, influenced by elite interests, is failing to serve the needs of everyday citizens. This realization is becoming increasingly evident among Republican constituents who, like many others, are experiencing job losses, benefit reductions, and the threat to their livelihood. Job losses and benefit cuts, the rapid downsizing of the federal agencies under the Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, have resulted in mass layoffs and suspension of crucial services. These cuts disproportionately impact communities across the nation, especially in traditional Republican areas. For example, the agricultural sector, vital to many red states, is now facing uncertainty following the dismantling of the U.S. Agency for International Development, which previously supported crucial farming incentives at risk. Proposed cuts to Medicaid and the introduction of stringent work requirements jeopardize health care coverage for millions of Americans. Rural hospitals, many of which are already razor thin in margin. They're working in razor thin margins and now are facing even more strains as a result. The real corruption. How Musk and Trump are bleeding taxpayers dry. Elite profit while Americans pay the price. While hard-working Americans struggle to stay afloat, a few powerful elites continue to amass wealth and influence at your expense. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, the illusion of savings. Elon Musk claims his department has saved $55 billion to government costs. But there's a truth. Independent experts confirm that only $8.5 billion of those cuts are legitimate. And of those savings, there are only one-time cuts. Once the jobs are eliminated, once the services are slashed, that's it. There's no ongoing benefit. Additionally, several programs Musk claims to have cut were already scheduled to be eliminated during the Biden administration. This means the cuts were not initiated by Musk at all, making his claims of savings even more misleading. On top of that, a significant portion of the funds from the targeted programs have already been allocated and spent, meaning that these so-called cuts offer no real savings. But here's the scam they don't want you to see. While these cuts are a one-time event, Musk's spending is growing every single day. Imagine this of your budget. You cut your household cable bill to $55 a month. Feels like a smart move, right? But then you start ordering takeout every night, spending an extra $10 a day. You save $55 once, but your spending is growing by $10 every day. By the end of the month, you're not just back where you started. You've spent more money than what you saved. So now imagine this, but with billions. In just 9 days, Musk's DOGE department's operational costs jumped from $6.75 million to $14.4 million. If this recklessness spending trend continues, By the end of the year, running DOGE will cost taxpayers $317 million annually. But the scary part is, when you add up the increasing costs over time, by the end of the year, the total loss could reach up to about this second. Elon Musk claims to be saving $55 billion, but if he keeps spending at this increasing rate, taxpayers could lose $58.9 billion in just 1 year, more than the proposed savings. And where is this money going? Straight to Elon Musk's pocket through government contracts. He knows how to do government contracts. SpaceX and Tesla have already secured $18 billion from the taxpayers over the last decade. President Trump has hidden bills too. Taxpayers' dollars for personal gains in less than 30 days. Trump's personal spending expense has already cost taxpayers $10.7 million. This isn't money being spent on improving your community. It's gone to personal trips like golf outings, NASCAR races, and the NFL games. If this pattern continues, in 1 year, Trump's personal expenses could hit $128.4 million. Over a 4-year period, taxpayers could be footing out over $513.6 million, $500 million for money of entertainment and personal gains. And here's the fallout. Republican voters are waking up. The scam is too big to ignore, and Americans are fighting back. The consequences of this betrayal are already hitting home, and even Republican voters are beginning to see the truth. Across the nation, citizens are holding their representatives accountable. Senator Lisa Murkowski faced outrage in a virtual town hall for supporting mass firing and Medicaid cuts. Her response? Cutting Medicaid is now off the table. Representative Nick Bingham III faced a furious backlash from 2,220 Alaskan residents, some of them calling the forum nothing but propaganda. Senator Tom Tillis acknowledges that new tariffs could increase costs for his constituents, yet many believe his opposition has been weak. Representative Mark Bocan heard from over 300 concerned citizens during a town hall, worried about the future of their Social Security, Medicare, essential community funding. Senator Mitch McConnell and Ron Paul have been criticized for failing to take a firm stand against policies that hurt their own states. The scam is exposed. Why? This is one of the biggest frauds in American history. This is saving money. This is stealing money. Let's break this down in plain and simple language. Elon Musk's savings are one-time gimmicks. The supposed $55 billion in savings, this is a one-time cut. Once these jobs are gone, there's nothing left to save. Ongoing spending while wiping out the savings, and then some DOGE operational costs are growing every single day. This trend continues. By the end of 1 year, Musk's reckless spending could cost the taxpayers $58.9 billion or more to so-called savings. Trump's personal spending is a drain on America's wallet, already costing taxpayers $10.7 million in under 30 days. Over a full 4-year term, his personal expenses could surpass $500 million. The only people benefiting Musk and Trump, Musk's company has secured $18 billion in government contracts, and he keeps on getting more. Trump's lavish lifestyle is funded by the taxpayers' dollars. The final wake-up call, this is not about politics. This is about power. This isn't a battle between Republicans and Democrats. It's about the elite robbing hard-working Americans while feeding you lies about efficiency and savings. The system isn't broken. It is rigged. And while we are distracted by political drama, they're quietly draining billions of dollars from our pockets. But there's hope. Americans are waking up. Republicans, Democrats, and independents are beginning to realize that the system doesn't work for us. It works for them. And if they think this is going to end with Trump and Musk, think again. What I'm about to reveal next will show you how deep the betrayal runs and something neither side wants to talk about or hear. Thank you for listening.